Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash. I'd like to give double honor to the positive elders of Great Millstone, Shalom to the elect, the teachings were in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, man, today I just want to tie this lesson. Just do it. And pretty much this, toward these Edomites, man. These elite bankers, just do it, man. Go ahead and do what you got to do, man, so we can get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, I mean, these devils pretty much are pussyfooting around. As a matter of fact, let's get that word pussyfoot. Let's just get it real quick. And that's what these devils are pretty much doing, man. Because it says that his steps shall be straightened. Let's see if I can find that pussyfoot. Okay, this is the word pussyfoot. It says to go or move in a stealthy or cautious manner. See? And yeah, because these devils, they pretty much holding their nuts, man. Yeah, I mean, they understand one false move. Matter of fact, let's get that in songs. One false move, and that's a rap, man. Because they on the top right now, And they understand that each move that they make pretty much had to be a precise, action, man. But the Lord set it up to where you devils are in slippery places, man. Let's get that. This is Psalm 73 and 18. It says, surely thou didst set them in slippery places. See? Thou castest them down into discretion. See, man? And that's what's going on with these devils. They are in slippery places, man. Each move they make can cause them to fall, man. Which we know once they implement this chip, that's a wrap, man. And they got these different think tanks and simulations and prognosticators. It's to the point now, you got the prophets, throwing you ideas, just go and do it, man. Because if we know at the end of the movie, you lose, man. Let's just get this thing over with, you know what I mean? Verse 19 said, how are they brought into desolation, as in a moment? See? They are utterly consumed with terror. See, man? And that's what's going to happen, man. That's why the Lord said, I have seen Satan falling as lightning. See, this is going to be a quick fall. All this time, this planning, yeah, I mean, you drew this big ass play up. You got a reverse, a fleet flicker, you know what I mean? And once you hike the ball, you know what I mean, you ain't get a chance to throw it, man. The Lord is going to pretty much upset your plans. And these devils know that, man. The prophets are out. And that's the thing that these devils, they, matter of fact, let's get this real quick. Well, yeah, Wisdom Solomon 2, because we in that time of Wisdom Solomon 2nd chapter, man. These different elites, the head of Esau, these elite bankers pretty much are, they're holding their nuts, man. Because the prophets are out and they understand every time the prophets come out. Matter of fact, before I get this in Wisdom Solomon, let's get this in Jeremiah. Every time the prophets come out, that's a countdown to the end of your kingdom, man. So this is Jeremiah 28 and 8. It said, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. See? So guess what? That meaning, this is not nothing new when you see the prophets out. They let you know that the changing of the guards is at hand. And we know that this is the end of all the heathens to rule, man. The next rulership is the kingdom of heaven, man. Spearheaded by Yahushua, man. And they know that these devils, they trying to find some type of way, all these different simulations and if this happened, and that, just do it, man. Because at the end, it's already written in stone that we won, man. Lower part of the righteous number is already written in stone that you either might lose, man. It's already set in stone, man. So just do what you got to do. You say you're going to come down in great wrath. Let's get that. Let's get that, because you see the prophets, you know that now you on borrowed time, man. You on borrowed time, man. And that's one thing you devils damn sure ain't got a control of is time, man. You want to have everything under suggestion, but you can't do nothing about time. You know what I mean? So this is Revelation 12 and 12 said, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because that he knoweth. It's like because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Yeah, these devils just got a short time, man. Especially now you see Yahweh Shai coming in the chariot, man. That huge chariot, man. These devils is scrambling, man. Yeah, I mean, see now you can't go back to your old ways by doing gradualism. Now you pretty much are forced to you know, go outside your comfortability, man. Because these devils are not at ease right now. That's why Scripture says he shall not feel quietness in his belly. Meaning what? He's in shambles, man. Everything that he's doing, you know, he just, now this devil is hoping that he, you know what I mean? At one point, these devils will make a move, and then they getting ready for the next move. You know, they ain't worried about the repercussion of the reactions of the people. They know that they're going to go with it. But now they are moved outside of their regular old playbook. You know, now they got to go and they enter into new territories, which that's Yahweh Shema Shai forcing the hands of these devils. You know? Matter of fact, let's get some, and I quoted it earlier. Let's get that. This is Job 18 and 5. It said, yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and a spark of his fire shall not shine. Yeah, so the wisdom of these devils is perishing, man. You know? It's perishing. It says, the light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. See? It said, the steps of his strength shall be straightened. As a matter of fact, let's get that in the blue letter. Let's get that in the blue letter. Let's get this in the blue letter. Bear with me. Because you know, the Lord don't deal with checkers. He played chess, man. That's a game of thought. You know, and Esau, only thing Esau have left is pawns. And we know the pawns, you can only move forward, man. It's not no other, you know, move you can make with pawns. And that's the position Esau is in. You know what I mean? So this is, let's see. Let's get that Job 18 and 7. Let's see, Strong's 833, 34. Yes, sorry. It says, to bind, be distressed, be in distress, be cramped, be narrow, be scant. Let's see what that word scant says. It said they in distress. You know, they in a narrow position. Let's see what scant says. Scant, it says, barely of sufficient in amount or quantity, not abundant, almost inadequate. Limited, see? They can only make a certain amount of moves. Why? Because they're in their slippery places, man. Just do it. We know, you know the scriptures. We know the scriptures. You gonna lose. Just go ahead and take the L, man. And this devil, this Edomite, this nation of people, they don't want to take no L, man. Even just the regular old Joe Sixpack, he don't want to take no type of L. Let's say the goddamn Cowboys lose. Mother said, we still got this and that, and we coming back next week. I mean, they don't want to take no L. How much more of these elites, they about to fall out of power, and they're the ones, not Joe Sixpack is not going to be spared here in America. Everybody in America going to be destroyed. But these elites is going to be preserved for the next, you know, they're going to be the first fruits of slaves, man. And they got a lot. They know that a lot of hell is coming to them. You think these devils want to experience that, man? You know? So every move they make, that's at pussyfoot. They doing everything in a cautious manner, man. You know? It says, that's pretty much it. They limited. You know. So let's go back to it says be cramped, be narrow, be scant, be in straits, be narrow, cause distress, besiege, to suffer distress. And yeah, these devils are they are distressed, man. Matter of fact, because I know I quoted it. Let's get that in Job. The Let me finish this off and I'm gonna get that in Job 20. This is Job 18 itself. It said the steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. See? Because guess what? Your prognosticators and your stargazers and all that, they're gonna fail you, man. That's why Lord said, you are wearied in your counsels. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that and then I'm gonna get Job 20, then I'm gonna get that in Isaiah 47. Because we are here and Esau know he's in deep doo-doo. He knows that he's falling, man. And it gotta be some abrupt, you know what I mean, event that's gonna make this devil like he think he's gonna have a big reset and he's coming out on top. No, man. No. You losing, man. It's already set. It's just like how the NBA, man. You know, these devils still trying to ignite fire. You know, the mirth in this place, and they showing old NBA games. Well, okay, we know Kobe scored 81 points. Yeah, I mean, you might as well just show the highlights. We know who won the game. We know who won the game. So we know who won. We know who won. Who got the victory at the end of this thing, man. You know, and these devils, you know, in their pride, think that they're gonna each move they make is gonna upset the prophecy, man. It's not gonna happen. So this is Job chapter 20, and let's see. This is Job 20. I'm gonna start at 17. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. Meaning, well, he's not gonna get the kingdom, man. It said that which he labored for shall he restore. He shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein, because he have oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away a house which he built not. Yeah, these devils have done that, and they got a lot to pay for, man. It says, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desire. And what's the thing he desires is to fulfill this new world order, man. And that's why he's in deep distress, man. He perceived when caution error move he makes. See, back then this devil used to run circles around us, man. But now, the prophets are out and telling him what the business is. And Ezekiel 37 is in full effect right now, man. You know, what is it, Revelation 11 chapter 2. You know, and that's why you see it said the enemies were afraid, man. Why? Because you see dead bodies being raised up and calling you out, man. You know what I mean? So let's get this in let's see the Isaiah 47. This is Isaiah 47 and let's start at 10. It says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. And that's what these devils have, you know, pretty much they think they were gonna get away with all this rape, robbery, and murder, man. All this deception throughout the planet Earth, man. All this bloodshed, all this blood on this devil's hand. He think he's gonna get away with it. I said, none seeth me, man. It says, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it have perverted thee. See? And thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. And yeah, and they got the wisdom and knowledge on the left hand side, man. And he made this devil go astray, made them go aside of the righteous way, which they was already created to be the wicked. And they was already to be created to be the crooked, that crooked serpent. You read in Isaiah the 27th chapter. That's them, man. You know, and they got the pride to say that they are the Most High, man. Saying that I am, that meaning they the Most High, man. Why? Because of all this different technology, and they was able to subdue the planet Earth. You know, which it was the Lord that gave them that. You know what I mean? It said, therefore shall evil come upon thee, and we in the beginnings of that. You know, it said, and thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. And yeah, because it's gonna be a point where, okay, let's just say these devils are controlling, this COVID-19, but it's gonna be plays where they don't have no control of, man. It's gonna be certain things that's gonna come on planet Earth that these devils ain't gonna have no control of, man. Yeah, I mean, it says, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, when which thou shalt not know. See, it's gonna come upon you suddenly, man. And that's why these devils are pussyfooting, man. Just get it out the way, man. Look, man, it's somebody else up next, man. The Israelites. You got somebody that's already losing in the game. You losing by 40 points. Just quit the game and give up the stick. But this devil, it's 2 seconds left, and he think he's gonna come back. No, man. You fighting an uphill battle, Esau. It's already set in stone, man. You know what I mean? It says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. See, meaning what? Ever since these devils was in power, that's what they stood behind. That's where their source of power and counsel came from, man. You know that any step, any move they make is through enchantments and sorceries, man. You know. It said, if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. And yeah, because that's how they were able to forward their plans with these different, these different enchantments and, left hand magic, man. These different wicked devices, these devils have planned. It says, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsel. See? It said, let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. See? So these devils are being wearied. Their mind, they in distress, man. They are in distress. These devils, they smoking cigarettes like you know what I mean? Jake, how they chain smoke. These devils chain smoking, they snorting powder. Yeah, I mean, smoking glass. These devils is weird, man. They up all night, pill bottles everywhere. Why? Because these things they thought they had a smooth ride. Everything is being shaken up. Now I said their steps are being straightened. Starting the apostles, great millstone, coming out YouTube 2007, for pretty much spilling the beans of these devils' plans, man, through the spirit power Yahweh Shem Shai. So I'm like, damn, okay, we wanted to get the chip by 2013. We gotta push it, push it, push it, push it. And now it's the point where these devils have to be forced, because these devils, they deal with gradualism. Now that the hand is being forced to make a move, man. It says, behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame, there shall not be a cone to warm it, nor a fire to sit before it. See, meaning what? That this is not, you pretty much, discretion is coming, man. Discretion is coming to this place, man. And that's why it says on Job, back in Job 20, it says, matter of fact, I ended off on that. Let's go back to Job 20. Because you're going to make a move, and when you do, that's a wrap, man. So just do it. Go on, take the L, get this ass whooping, and then you out of here, man. You know what I mean? So this is this Job 20 and 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, see? So when you about to fulfill your new order, when you just about to get this thing, you know what I mean, here, man. It's not like you're gonna sit back and relax for 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? These devils, you got a 20-50 schedule of the NBA, and you kicking back, then the Lord come back. No, man. When you about to get this thing rolling, about to get the ball rolling with this, it says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. See? So what that means, the Lord is going to pretty much pop up and bring discretion, man. He's gonna ultimately, let's just say You just put the finishing touches on you about to put the finishing touches on a sand castle, and the Lord finna come back and kick that shit, man, and kick your ass as well, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just hold it with edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Yakakodash. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone. Shalom to the elect. Let's teach the word in our true faith and sincerity. BTA, Abba, Abba.